Hi there, my name is Olivia Jimenez, and this is my analysis on the results of the 2024 election. I wanted to answer some questions and address some issues, and so the first thing is, what are the top 5 issues that I'm concerned with as a voter? As a voter, I'm concerned with abortion policy, policies regarding transgenderism and life-altering procedures that are being made available to children. I am also concerned about immigration. I believe that we should have safe, legal, and possibly even easier ways to immigrate into the U.S. There just overall needs to be reform in that policy. Another thing I'm concerned about is national debt. What would the future president do to ensure we're lowering national debt, not increasing it? And lastly, foreign policy. How is the future president putting America first and policy that promotes America, that ensures its safety while also seeking to serve countries around it? The second question that I want to address is, what factors do I think have affected Trump's results in the election? I think one of the things that really aided him in having such high numbers, voter turnout, popular vote, winning swing states, was his connection with the American people. While I grew up in a more liberal Los Angeles, I understand that Trump has really connected with middle America and to working class people who really would love to see their president put America first again. And while not a perfect candidate by any means, Trump is actively seeking to do that. He connects with people, he's putting America first, and he has plans to kind of correct what the past administration has done to our economy. So I believe that's why Trump has the results he did. I believe a reason why Harris had a lower voter turnout, maybe than was expected or predicted, is because overall she has ideas that are far radical, as well as she's not willing to maintain a position based on what she said. Very obvious that she's changed her opinion on a lot of things, and even in the debate that we were able to watch for this class, she was very unclear in her answers, so therefore like a lack of connect with the common American. As well as, it was interesting to note that Joe Biden had 81 million people vote for him in the 2020 election, and this time around Kamala only had 74 million. So the question is, what happened to those 9 million voters that were voting Democratic policy? What happened to them? Did they all go red? Did they decide to change sides on policy? So that's a question I have. Another thing I think worth mentioning is, how do we move forward in the midst of political tension? How do we mitigate any possible violence or separation, or even just family members deciding not to speak to one another? Personally, I think this time around I've seen less agitation, frustration, which I think is interesting. I remember in the previous election there was a lot of uproar about Trump winning that election, and so I'm curious as to particularly why there's not been this case this time. But I think moving forward, personally, how I plan to engage with someone who might be really frustrated with the outcome of the election is, I want to do my best to listen. I believe that people vote both based on what they are informed of, and they vote sincerely. And so I want to be able to hear where someone is coming from, that a person is not my enemy at all. And even policy is not my enemy, yet there are ideas that I disagree with. And so how can I listen to and respect and believe that another person is also wanting what's best, however their perspective may be different? And so I'm seeking to come at it from that angle. I remember I had a conversation with someone leading up to the election and after the election, where this person was frustrated and concerned, and I was able to listen. I believe that people are desiring to make rational choices. I do not want to demonize or create language that speaks out against others. Hey there, we're gonna go for a walk in my neighborhood and see who we can interview. Let's go. And just wondering if you are feeling satisfied, neutral, or dissatisfied with the results of the election. If you feel comfortable sharing.
I don't have a problem, I feel sad about it.
Yeah,
That's the
for
honest
sure.
truth. But you know, I think we voted correctly here in our state, which I'm very proud of. I'm very proud to be a Californian and Angelino by born and raised here. So
That's awesome.
I think you know, but the people voted that way for a reason. So I guess we just have to see.
Yeah,
You
for
know.
sure.
So right now, I don't want to like dwell on it too much because like I did like a little bit back in 2016. So this time, just gonna wait and see what happens.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks for sharing that.
Is that it?
That's it.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, easy.
Oh,
Cool.
jeez, I
Thank
thought I
you.
was gonna get like
No,
a
no, no.
20-minute interview.
No, you weren't gonna get bombarded. It's just negative or positive about the results of the election.
Oh, I'd say very negative.
Very negative?
Yeah,
Okay.
very
Yeah.
concerned about the future.
Yeah. In what ways particularly?
Well, just all the policies that they want to implement,
For sure.
the immigration policies, the tariff policies, the anti-abortion policies, you know,
Yeah, absolutely.
and just across the board.
Yeah, that totally makes sense.
Mhm.
Awesome.
All right.
That's easy.
Okay,
Thanks
thanks.
for sharing, Kristen. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
no
Have a good
problem.
day.
Thanks, you too.
Peter, awesome.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm here with Peter, and just wondering what your opinion on the election was. Negative, neutral, or positive?
Kind of negative.
Kind of negative?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Was kind of disappointed that,
absolutely.
Democrat didn't win. So 7 of the states that are
Mm,
up for grabs are none of one of them
really?
Democrat winning. So
Hmm. Yeah, that's disappointing.
yeah, but whoever the president, Trump is, no matter what, we gotta support him.
Yeah,
So that's it.
that's awesome. Thank you, Peter.
All right,
Appreciate
have a
it.
good
Have a good day. Are you ready? Okay, cool. I'm here with Joel, and can I ask you, are you feeling positive, negative, or neutral about the election?
Negative.
Negative. Can you expand on that? Share it all why?
I always believe the president should have some background in the service and and grown up in some type of political stuff.
Absolutely.
You know, just because he's some type of actor and he's acting his way through the system right now.
Mm.
That's my
Absolutely.
belief.
Yeah.
You know,
Are there any particular policy things that you're concerned about with this next president, or just not impressed?
policies were always concerned, but he's never. He just doesn't show me nothing. That's
Mhm.
me.
Absolutely.
You know, what can I say? So I guess I'm negative with a plus on it.
Negative with a plus. All right, I'll take that.
Okay.
Thank you. Lastly, my encouragement would be that as Christians, it's our responsibility to remember that whoever was elected, no matter the results, God is still in control. He still reigns. I would love to gently remind that Christians in the past have faced far worse rulers and authorities and governments over them. I'm just thinking of Nero and the persecution that ensued when he was ruling. And so my encouragement would be, no matter what government is in control, God ultimately rules and reigns.